So today I would like to show you how to do a chicken soup on an Instapot. This is something I got for Christmas and I love it. I cook almost everything in there now. Makes everything really easy. I went ahead and started cutting some vegetables. So I have carrots, celery, and zucchini. That's pretty much what I got so far. So I like to cut off my vegetables. These carrots, I already peeled them, washed them. Make sure you wash all your vegetables. Very important. So I have those in there. Basically for the chicken soup, you can add the vegetables that you like. I mostly like all those. I got a chayote here. This one I just cut it in big chunks. I'm just gonna cut everything and I just put it on a bowl. And then we go ahead and how to do the chicken. Once you have all your vegetables cut and ready to go, you can add some corn. I'm Mexican, so of course I gotta have some corn in there. I like tomato in it. I know some chicken soups don't have tomato in it, but I just like that little color and acidity on the soup. So you can add 1 or 2 tomatoes depending on how much you like them. And if you don't like them, of course, don't put them. This is my version of chicken soup. You can have your own version of chicken soup. You can put green beans, peas. I'm gonna put 2 of them. I also like to grab half of a cabbage. Then I just put some. Okay. So just like so. So I'm just gonna use a quarter of it. And then I buy this little potatoes. It's a good mix of potatoes. Now for the Instapot, I'm gonna set it on saute. So I'm gonna saute the chicken first. I already have here some garlic peeled. So I'm gonna use 3 cloves of garlic. Doesn't have to be perfect because in the soup it's going to be done. If you don't like garlic, what you can do is just use the garlic to fry it and then you can take it out. Just leave the flavor. I added some oil in there, maybe a tablespoon of oil. And then I'm gonna add some onion to it. Just a half of an onion would be good enough. Just like so. That's going there. Then I have the chicken here. I put them. It's already on slices, so I'm just gonna cut it into chunks like so for our soup. And just throw them in there. Then you're soon gonna start hear that sizzling in there. I find it if you do this step, your soup will have a little more flavor and the chicken will be a little bit more tender. For the quantities, It depends on your family. This is the beauty of cooking. If you are a big family, of course, you're gonna need a bigger Instant Pot. This is a 6-quart one. There's just 4 of us here, so I just use a little bit, and then still a lot of food. But what we do, we freeze some of the leftovers and we take for lunch for work. You hear that? It smells delicious too. So once the chicken is there and it's frying, just gonna mix it. For spices, I just add salt to taste. There's this awesome garlic spread from Costco that I get. I don't know if I can say Costco, but I did. So just add some of that. Some oregano. Some thyme. I have some fresh rosemary. I find it fresh rosemary gives it a nice taste. Not too much because it can be bitter. Give it a good stir. Smells really good, guys. Okay, so once your chicken is nice and sauteed, go ahead and add your vegetables. So I'm gonna add some of these potatoes. Then I'm gonna add all these. I'm gonna leave the cabbage to the end. Now make sure that you don't go over the maximum limit because it may not cook properly. So once you have that, you add like the cabbage at the end. We're gonna change the settings, so I'm gonna cancel this. And my Instant Pot Duo has a feature for soup. So I'm gonna click on soup and it's at 30 minutes. I'm gonna add water till it covers and then it'll be done. I'll see you when it's over. Okay, so when you're closing the lid, make sure that you're closing it and the venting is closed, it's not open. Make sure it's closed. And then just wait on that. It's already on soup. It's gonna start. And see you in 30 minutes. Okay, so my Instant Pot just beeped. Now it's just on low. Make sure that when you're going to vent it, we need a quick release. What I usually do to avoid mess, be careful with this, okay? So just from far away, with your fingers slightly move it, and then it'll release. Okay, once the venting has stopped, you can just gently open. Once it says stop, this is very important. Be careful because when you open it, the steam can burn you. So make sure you open the lid away from you. Okay? So there we have it. Voila. This is our chicken soup. You can just give it a taste. Look at that color. Nice. That blown is super, super hot. It's perfect. Now, at this point, you find that you want more flavor in the soup. Feel free to add more salt, spices. But for me, this is just perfect. Okay, enjoy. Bon appetit.